We are live for the inaugural episode of AEW Dynamite. We have one heck of a show tonight, with our main event being Mr. Awesome versus The Undertaker. And this is what transpired earlier in the night. Undertaker tried to have a couple words. Mr. Awesome's ego got in the way and laid out a threat. Now, can he follow up with that threat? That's the question. We'll take it back to ringside.
Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds. Now wait, Mister! It's time to look at the enemy.
This guy has been an indie darling for about 10 years now, and really the only thing that's been holding him back is his ego. Can he keep that in check in the big leagues? That's the question here, and his first task at hand is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in AEW. That is The Undertaker. Phenom looks like he's in rare shape tonight. Hope Mr. Awesome could actually back up those words he had earlier. Or is he gonna rest in peace? Or as he calls it, rest in pieces. Undertaker locks up, goes for a big slam, but Awesome reverses. Tries to hit him low, but Undertaker dodges it, hits him with a couple clubbing shots there. Just one guy you really don't want to get into bar fight with. He is possibly the best striker in the industry, and has been for probably as long as Mr. Awesome's career. Undertaker throws him into the corner here, as he looks like to set him up in a trio woe here. Can Awesome actually get out of this? His foot looks pretty trapped. Oh, but he kicks him with his free leg as Undertaker staggers back and gets a running knee to the face. Awesome with a quick cover here. Can he get him? Oh, gets out at one. That was a long one count. Undertaker seems to be covering here. Awesome kicks him in the gut and it clotheslines him out of the ring there. The referee's going to administer this 10 count. Awesome throws him into the guardrail, but Undertaker dodges it out of the corner. But Awesome again counters that with a boot to the gut. And Undertaker really just kind of took that clothesline and did not get phased at all. But Awesome counters with a reverse DDT. And Awesome is not content with getting a count out, so he's going to throw him back in the ring because he is determined to back up the words, the big words that he had in the beginning of the match. Awesome throws him into the corner with a big body splash there. Is he going? He's going for a cover. One. Oh, didn't even get a one count. Oh, Awesome is dropping some fists here to an unprotected Undertaker. He looks to be dazed on the ground as Awesome just starts to taunt the crowd and agitate them. He is really good at that. But he had a misstep there with a kick to the face. And Undertaker had him for a second, but again, stands up when he gets him a clothesline. And both guys just seem to collide their heads there on that. Undertaker kicks him right in the leg here. Goes for a big body press, but Awesome counters it with a big DDT on a stun Taker. Kicks him right in the face. And now he's ascending the top rope. What's he gonna do? Big elbow. Big time elbow. And he's following it up with a counter. 1, 2. With a pinfall, excuse me. And he only got 2 on that. What's Awesome gonna do here? Drops a well-placed knee, and that looks to bust open Undertaker's right eye. Oh, the referee is gonna have to start looking at that soon because he's laying on the ring now, and all that blood is going right to his eye. Awesome just standing there waiting. Now he gives another taunt for good measure. Tries to go for another knee to the face, but Undertaker's well aware to stop that, but he did not stop that super kick. Is that enough? Undertaker seems to be fighting for his life right now. This is not the match that everybody thought. Whoa, the lights went out. Oh, the Undertaker's from behind. Gets him with a big Russian leg sweep. Catches Mr. Awesome off guard for the first time in this match. But they collide again. I think Undertaker can hardly see with the right side of his eye all bloody. Oh, and for good measure, follows up with a DDT. Is that enough? I think the referee's gonna have to start looking at this wound here and see if Undertaker's actually good enough to continue this match. Oh, and that might not even be a thing now because Mr. Awesome just hit the Killjoy. And he got him. Undertaker put up a valiant effort, but in the end, that injury really took a lot out of the Undertaker. We are live for AEW Rampage. In this first edition of Rampage, we have a really good match here between Mr. Awesome and Samoa Joe. Without further ado, let's head it down to ring. Mr. Awesome looked pretty strong last week, actually backed up his words. And it looks like Samoa Joe is actually going to give Mr. Awesome a receipt here for interrupting the Undertaker last week. Because he's having none of it. He's not going to give Mr. Awesome the time of day. Samoa Joe does not get paid by the hour. He's here to fight. And tonight, he's fighting Mr. Awesome. No, not for nothing. Well, we're all aware that Mr. Awesome had a big main event win against The Undertaker last Dynamite. Samoa Joe had no slouch of a match either, defeating Adam Cole with a Coquina clutch. Mr. Awesome pushes Samoa Joe off. And a big rush kick knocks out the big man. Is that enough? 1, 2. Oh, no, not even a 2 count. Mr. Awesome follows up with a big clubbing shot at the back of the head. Picks up Samoa Joe, but Joe dodges it with a kick of the gut and returns with a clothesline. Looks like he tries to readjust his knee pad to catch him off guard. Mr. Awesome misses a flying knee, but bounces off the ropes with a little short killjoy. Is that enough? Early on in this match, no, Samoa Joe kicked out early into that. I don't think Awesome got all of it, to be honest. As he bounced to the top rope, Samoa Joe tried to get up, but Awesome was able to drop the big elbow as he just continues to just be a nuisance to the crowd here. He allows Samoa Joe to get up, but is that ill-advised here? Samoa Joe starts getting a bunch of flurry of punches and kicks in him. Open palm slap right to the face. Awesome looks like to be out. He kicked out, but I don't think he knows where he's at right now. He is completely flattened. Samoa Joe throws him, whips him into the corner, but Awesome countered it with a rising knee and a clothesline. Looks like he shook the cobwebs, but Samoa Joe returns with another kick to the gut here. And he has him with a Samoan drop as he just snake eyes him right on the top rope. Samoa Joe snaps the leg as he picks up Mr. Awesome here, but Awesome gets him with a jawbreaker as he comes at him really fast with a killjoy. Is that enough? That took out the Undertaker earlier this week. Is that enough to take out Joe? Oh, 2.5 count as Joe just instinctively kicks out. Mr. Awesome is just complete shock as he thought that was going to be enough to take out Joe. Quite honestly, it was a sudden impact that I don't think anybody saw coming, and Joe seems to be just completely out of it. Awesome is just swarming him, not letting him regain any sort of wits at all. But Joe's still trying to fight back here. Another open palm slap with a bunch of strikes. And Awesome barely kicks out at 2.5. Joe has his number right now. Joe just needs to follow up, and I think he's got 2 W's. A nice well-placed knee to the face. Awesome looks to be in dire straits right now. Rolls out, but he kicks him right in the head, and that looks to bust him wide open, right on the right side of his face. It's like a flash kick right there that looks like got him right above the brow. Now Awesome is swarming him back with a big knee to the back and an elbow onto the ground. This is probably the best tactic you have on Joe, just swarm him. But Joe comes back with a quick STO. But Awesome recovers and ascends the top rope and delivers a big elbow. And throws another elbow for good measure. Picks up the big Joe here. What's he gonna do? Spins him around, layers him out with a big DDT. Is that enough? 2. Oh, Joe just kicks out. Quite honestly, after he got that big gash on his eyebrow, you'd think that he should have probably just let it go at that point. And Awesome out of nowhere gets a big killjoy. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Samoa Joe could not kick out of 2 of them. And that'll be it for week 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in week 2. Later.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for